how many goals you were expecting today, but you couldn't expect for a better first half than you got today, surely.
Yeah, I think the important thing is that we know the reasons why we came. Just like on Wednesday night, we wanted to make sure we got out of it what we wanted at the end, and we did. We got a lot of people through time again on the pitch. Yeah, we scored some goals, but more than that, it's good to come out and support the local football clubs when we can, you know, and let the fans get close up and see the players perform. But no, it was a good run out, and it was in good spirit. And it was everything that we needed. We got out of the game.
First start for James Alawi, scored a hat-trick in 13 minutes, 5 goals in the first half. Looked an absolute nightmare for defenders. He must be really pleased with his first performance.
Oh yeah, of course, it's always good that he scored goals, and he's going to get fitter as well, because he's not done an awful lot. He's behind the group really, but we'll get him up to speed, and we've got a clear week now next week that we had planned, so we've got a lot of hard work under our belts next week. And keep topping up with their fitness levels.
He seems to have very similar attributes to Andy Cook. Strong, good in the air, good at chasing people down. Is he similar? Are there any sort of key differences between the two?
No, I think that we all the front men. We all have different attributes that they bring to the group. That when we believe that, like I've said before, like when we believe that we need them, either from the start or from the bench, we know that we've got that kind of capability in the group, which is great for me as the manager, because they're all different and they'll all pose different problems, and be able to nullify different things that other teams throw at us as well. So no, it's great to have. It's fantastic to have that amount of talent up front.
And a first start for Elliot Rocker, and he weighed in with a goal. Were you happy with his contribution?
Yeah, again, it's Elliot's first real run out for us, and he's still getting to know the group. So yeah, we're delighted to have him here. We want we like our wingers here, so we want to make sure that we have them fit as possible and performing like they did today.
He looks a slight player, I suppose, a bit like Ben Tollis. You'd be looking maybe to bulk him up a little bit as time goes by.
Listen, he's a good player. He's 21. He's a talent. And we'll just keep working hard now.
Obviously, with the scoreline as it was, you had an opportunity to put a full new 11 in the second half. Was that always the plan today? Yeah,
and Wednesday was the same as well. We knew what we were going to do with them game time wise. We knew what systems we wanted to play. Yeah, exact same as today. Other than if there was going to be somebody maybe get injured, like we did, we ended up just finishing the game. I think the last 25 minutes with 10 men, but that doesn't matter. We got everything at the game that we wanted to.
And we're fairly satisfied then with the performance in the second half from, I don't want to call them the second string, but your second group of players after half time.
Well, just like you said, we don't have a first team here. We have a group of players that all play first team football when called upon. And every day got out the game we asked them to do, topped up the fitness levels, got a bit of running done at the end. Like I said, great to get done into the local community and see the fans and help support the local clubs.
Yeah, and obviously at the end, all the players have been freely mingling as they were in the stand by me at half time. The players played in the first half, freely mingling with the fans, and it's really something that kind of brings the fans together closer with the supporters, and that can only be a good thing, can't it?
Yeah, of course, because we are a family club. We value the support of the fans. It's good to get in and among them, and for the players to see who they're representing as much as possible. So that's why we do so much work in the community and do things like this, because it's important that the fans know, the players know who they're representing. And listen, it's a big part of being a footballer.
I think the first half scoreline only really tells half the story in terms of Tranmere's application. They were really putting a shift in getting around the pitch and obviously had the return on goals. Is that just basically show how hard they've already worked so far in pre-season?
Yeah, like I said, we came here for a reason. We came here to make it worthwhile. We wanted to make sure that we didn't come and waste our time, and we didn't. We came along and gave the full respect to the game that we needed to go to the fitness levels and got that running, and at the end, and everybody got used to being on a football pitch again.